I'm going to introduce to you Gene Siebold, and then Gene can introduce our players, committees, SMC Theatre Group. I don't know if they have a name, but Gene, I'm going to introduce Gene. So Gene, come on up, and you can run their show.
Sure.
You can run the show.
I can run the show, but I need my notes. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Use the microphone.
Okay. You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I would like to have you guys meet our players. The first one is Bob Fenton. Come on up here, Bob. You gotta tell us something about yourself.
If I live till Christmas, I'll be 95.
And the next one is Linda Freyhot.
You two must have the same birthday.
You want to say something about yourself?
I'm here having a good time.
Okay. The next one is Kay Cardone.
Nothing much other than I've been having a great time with this group, and I invite anybody interested, to come and join us. Just give us a try. Thank you.
Next one is Joyce Isley.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joyce Isley, and I enjoy being in the theater club.
Next one is Jim Oliver. Now I want to say something about Mr. Oliver.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he wrote every single one of our skits that we're going to wait today. He not only wrote them all, but he copied them all, and he sent us to all of them. And just thank you so much for what you're doing.
I just wanted to say that if you enjoy the scripts, you can thank the players. If you don't enjoy the scripts, you can blame the writer.
Gail Prine.
I'll be right next to you. Yes, sir.
I've lived out here for 6 years now and enjoy all the different activities, and I'm not at all retired, even though I am.
Okay. The next one is Gene Simon. Hi, everybody. If you want to know any more about me, you can find me on the 1851. So look for me there, my telephone number's there, and we'll get along fine. And the next one is Raleigh Wilson.
I think all she says is have fun. That's what we're trying to do, but she worked for La Comedia for a long time, so we need to recognize her leadership.
Okay. The first one we're going to do is called SMC Players Group. And I'm going to
it's a bad one.
Okay. The first skit we're going to do is So What? And it's written by Jim Oliver, and it takes place at the home of Pete and Julie. The scene starts with Pete relaxing and reading a newspaper magazine, and Julie and Sandy enter talking excitedly.
Here's your newspaper. Bob?
Have to go to college is free. K-12 school beacon of hope. We need a beacon of something, I'll tell you that.
I've got a great idea.
Oh,
Believe it.
now how much is this gonna cost me?
Oh, no, Pete, this is gonna save you a lot of money. You remember last week when I couldn't get a new pair of shoes to go with the dress I have?
Yeah, you know we just can't afford luxuries like that when I need a new bowling ball.
Well, Sandy and I have come up with a great idea that will save us tons of money. Do I?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll save, Sandy and I have come up with an idea that'll save us tons of money. And, yeah, I lost my place, but I'm going to, instead of buying new shoes, I'm going to start making my own dresses. Isn't that a great idea?
You know how talented she is. I bet she would look great in those dresses.
Well, it might just work.
Yeah, think about it. People might work. We only need a few things to get things started.
Like what?
Oh, a pair of scissors and a measuring tape.
We could get those for $15 at Walmart.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
And I saw, we could get those, but I need a cutting table for the dresses. And I saw one on Amazon for only $200.
$200?
And of course, I need a good sewing machine to make all these dresses. That would only be about $4,500.
You wouldn't want your wife to look messy, would you?
And I figured 200 more to get the thread and all the cloth and the other stuff we need.
Oh my God. $15, $200, $4,500, $200. That's almost $5,000.
But think of all the money I'd save.
And it'll only take you 4 or 5 years to pay it back.
I don't know. I don't know. $5,000 to make dresses to match your shoes. Or $100 for shoes to match your dress. Okay, I've decided. And you're going to get those shoes you've been looking at.
Oh, but I want the sewing machine. I'm looking forward to all I can do with it. You never let me get anything.
I've made up my mind. You're getting the shoes, and that's final.
I told you we'd get those shoes.
It worked like a charm. Now we're gonna use this on my husband.
What's the next one, please? Bad horn?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to be playing the bad horn. This takes Linda as married, John as her husband, or Jim as her husband. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bad horn. As the scene opens, you will find John, a typical suburban husband, sitting in his typical suburban chair, reading his typical suburban newspaper. In comes his wife Mary, a not so typical suburban housewife.
Well, hi, sweetie. How was your trip to the grocery store?
Okay. By the way, I need $500.
500? I don't think so.
Okay.
$500? What do you need $500 for?
The horn on the car isn't loud enough.
The horn on the car isn't loud.
Yes, it didn't scare the squirrel that ran in front of the car, but don't worry, I swerved and missed it. The squirrel is okay. I was a little worried about the dog, though.
The dog? What dog?
The little dog on the sidewalk. I couldn't see out the windshield and almost hit it.
Why couldn't you see out the windshield?
A bad garbage can.
Bad garbage can.
Yeah, when I swerved to miss a squirrel, I hit the can, and the lid came off and threw garbage all over the windshield, so I couldn't see. It was all the garbage can's fault.
Let me get, well, what happened to the dog?
The dog is okay. It saw me coming and jumped into the lady's arms.
Well, I'm glad the dog's okay.
Yes, the lady even smiled at me when it was all over. The policeman never did smile, though.
The police? The policeman? What policeman?
The mean one. He thought I was drunk.
Drunk?
Yeah, he thought I was drunk. He wanted me to walk a straight line.
Well, what happened?
Well, I told him that since his car was damaged too, he should have to walk a straight line also. He didn't seem to think that was a good idea.
Now, wait a minute. How did his car get damaged?
I backed into it, trying to get away from the tree.
Tree?
The one I hit after the mailbox.
Mailbox?
The one I knocked down because of the bad garbage can.
Oh, my. Oh. Let me see. Have you got any more surprises for me?
No, that's it.
So, let me get this straight. First, you swerved to miss a squirrel.
Because of the horn.
Then you hit a garbage can and almost hit a dog.
The lid came off.
Then you knocked down a mailbox and hit a tree.
I still couldn't see.
Then you backed away from the tree and backed into a police car.
That policeman wasn't very happy. It was all the car maker's fault. If they had put in a better horn, none of this would have happened.
I need some aspirin. I think I'm getting a headache. I only have one question left. Why do you need $500?
I want to be polite.
Can't you be polite for just a little bit cheaper?
No, I think $500 is just about right.
About right for what?
Well, I need it for a down payment for the new car I just ordered at the dealer.
Why did you order a new car?
You don't expect me to drive a car that has a dent, do you?
Oh, I really need that aspirin now.
Okay, right on to the next skit. Right after I talked to Jim Oliver. Jim, when the ladies and I were out in the kitchen and we were kind of discussing whether you wear briefs or boxers, could you answer that?
Well, it depends.
Okay, the next one.
I'm slow.
Marriage counselor?
That's okay.
Is that right?
The older you'll get fast.
Okay. And we have a minister, a proposed wife, and a proposed husband. In the minister's office, Ralph is seating facing Tim and June, who are sitting side by side, holding hands.
I'm really glad to see you two. Marrying people is one of the joys of being a minister. Isn't that right, Bruce? I will be happy to officiate in your marriage. I realize that you two are old enough to understand the importance and ramifications of this important step in your lives. But my bishop requires that I talk to you two before I marry you. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, sure. We've both been through this before.
Yeah, this isn't our first rodeo.
Well, good. Let's get started. How long have you known each other?
Almost 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, we met at the waiting room at the Social Security office. It was love at first sight.
We were both getting new Social Security cards. He sat down next to me, and I noticed he was wearing the same orthopedic shoes that I was. It was like we belonged together.
But you've only known each other for 3 weeks. Isn't that a little quick to get married?
Oh, no. At our age, we can't afford to wait anything. Wait for anything. I don't even get green bananas.
Well, okay. I guess we better get on to the other questions. Tim, were you ever married before?
Yes, I've been married twice before.
Oh, for how long?
I was married to the first wife for 4 years and the second for 3 years.
Why so short?
They divorced me because of illness.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they all got sick of me.
Okay. How about you, June?
I've been married 3 times.
Oh, divorced too?
No, they all passed away.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. How did they pass?
Well, the first one ate poisoned mushrooms.
Oh, that's too bad. How about the second one?
He ate poisoned mushrooms also.
Oh, that's some coincidence. I suppose the third husband ate them too.
No, he fell down the stairs.
Fell down the stairs?
He wouldn't eat the poisoned mushrooms.
Well, I don't know, but I think you two deserve each other.
One more.
Look at Bob's.
And
Part.
this skit is called May I Have This Date. Date. May I have this date? It has Pete, it has Floyd, it has Sarah, and a generic club where people can come and go to relax and converse. Pete is sitting in his chair reading a newspaper, magazine or newspaper. And Floyd enters and pulls up a chair next to Pete and sits down.
Hey, buddy, how are you today? What's happening?
I gotta get my script out. Nothing much. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Oh, no, I'm always glad to see you. You look a little worried. What's wrong?
Well, to tell the truth, I came to get a little advice from you.
Well, fire away. I'll do my best.
You know Sarah.
Sarah? Yeah, you two pretty much grew up together, didn't you?
Yes, I think she's pretty special. I'd like to ask her for a date, but I don't know how. I was hoping you could help me.
If you've known her all this time, if you want a date, just ask her.
Yeah, I'm afraid to. Last time I asked her, she kicked my bike.
Kicked your bike? Just how old were you?
10.
Oh.
Well, I just asked her if she wanted to look for spiders. And she said, no way, and kicked my bike and ran off.
But you talk to her all the time. Why haven't you asked her since then?
Did you know girls scare me? I get all tongue-tied. I'm afraid I'll say the wrong thing. You're good with girls. I was hoping you could help me say the right thing.
Well, I guess I do all right. So tell me, what do you think would be a good thing to say to Sarah?
Well, I was thinking to be honest, realistic. That'd be the easiest way to go. So I thought I might say something like, Sarah, you know you're not getting any younger, and you're probably not going to get anyone else to ask you out, so why don't you go out with me?
Oh, you need some help. Women do not like that kind of realism. You need to compliment them. You need to make them feel special. Tell her something that you like about her, and then she'll be more likely to say yes when you ask her out.
Something that I like about her. Well, how about this? Sarah, I've always thought of you have a lot less wrinkles than any of the women your age.
You do need help, I'll tell you. Forget about talking about how old she is. Women hate being reminded of their age. She has nice hair. Talk about that. She has beautiful eyes. Talk about them. Let her know that you think she's the most special person in the whole world.
Oh, I could never do that. I'd get confused.
Oh, sure you can. We'll practice. Hey, you pretend that I'm Sarah and that you're asking me out.
Sarah, your eyes are pretty and your hair smells good. Would you go out with me?
No, no, no! You have to say it like you mean it. It must come from your heart. Here, take my hand, look into my eyes. It will mean more if you say it like that, and then if it comes from your heart. Now try again.
Well, here goes. You know we've known each other for a long time. Every time I look at you, I marvel at how wonderful your eyes are, and they look deep into my heart. And I can't get over how great your hair smells. I think about you and I want to be with you, even when we're apart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I guess I better leave you two alone.
Oh, no, Sarah, it's not what you think. Floyd was just, he was practicing the part.
Sure.
Okay, Sarah. Floyd has been wanting to ask you out for a long time, but you know him, he's just too shy. He was afraid you'd say no, so he was practicing what he wanted to say to you.
Floyd, is this true? Were all those things really about me?
That's the way I felt for a long time. I just didn't want you to kick my bike again.
All you had to do was ask. I've been waiting 40 years for you to ask me out. Oh.
Meeting closes and Sarah and Floyd home. Now, I want to see if any of you guys have questions. No? Okay.
I'd like to know where Jim gets his writing background.
I just like to watch old movies and stuff, and a lot of the things come from old movies, like the one with the car was sort of like a George Burns, Gracie Allen skit.
Yeah.
I think he has an encore.
Yeah.
If you get enough applause.
She doesn't have any idea about this one. This one, it used to be a member of King's Clowns, which was a group of about 15 people that did clowning skits out of Kings Creek, Ohio. And this was one called the Stagecoach Skit. So if I can have my props. And anybody that doesn't like it, that's what we use the stick for. All aboard the stagecoach for the Ohio Masonic Home. We're called the Ohio Masons Express, and we deliver stuff of people to the Ohio Masonic Home. Today, we are delivering a big, important load to the home. It's a new set of t-shirts and sweatshirts for the home. It's a big load, I mean to tell you that, but we have a little problem. I heard the other day that there's this gang of vicious criminals running around with close-set beady eyes. It was led by some hombre named Dan Shirk. Have you ever heard of him? He is so mean and so vicious, he would take candy from a baby. So we're going to have to watch out for him. We want this load to get to Ohio Masonic Home on time for everybody there that needs it. This is Tex, my shotgun, and here's your shotgun, so we will be getting ready to go. All right. You ready to go, Tex?
Sure.
All right. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a kind of place down there at the Masonic Home, isn't it? Okay, I want you to check and see if there's anybody following us. Check and see.
Yeah, there's somebody back there.
Are they? How close are they?
They're not very close. They're only this tall.
Okay. Well, we better go a little faster. Okay, check again, see if they're getting any closer.
Yeah, they are getting closer.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, let's go faster. Check again. Are they cutting close? Are they outrunning them yet?
Oh, yeah, they're close,
Oh.
and they're getting bigger.
Oh, no. Well, take your shotgun and shoot them.
Oh, I can't.
You can? Oh, yes, you can. You just aim the gun and pull the trigger. Don't shoot them.
I can't.
Well, why can't you?
Because I've only known them since they were this tall.
Do you have any more questions? Would anybody like to sign up? No?
Well, maybe Dan would.
Well, I just want you all to know that this has been quite an experience for me. This has been the first time I've directed something since La Comedia. And it brings back some memories. And I think I'm going to close with that.